Hi, my name is Robert Dean Steele, and this is Pastor to Pastor. This particular piece of advice is probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. Pastor, whether you're male or female, young or old, above all, understand that life is more than ministry. The problem with us pastors is we have a tendency to identify ourselves by what we do in the church world. Now, this can happen to anybody, but it is especially a struggle with most pastors because most pastors, believe it or not, are workaholics, and they like what goes on in the church world. They like helping people, and there's nothing wrong with helping people. They like the structure of the church. They like working, and they like to solve those little problems. They like to give inspiration and encouragement. It feeds our ego. It touches that part of us that says, I really helped somebody today. But it's not the end all or be all. It's not who you really are. You are a man or woman of God. But you need to also not throw yourself into the church world. That can happen so easily to us. We can get involved with the church world and we can lose our families. We can lose our spouses. How do you compete with God? Your wife says, why are you at the church 16, 18 hours a day? You say, well, I'm helping people. How does a wife compete with God? The reality is that you love what you're doing so much that you have become a workaholic. Things are more important than the ministry. Stop and take time to enjoy life. Enjoy the world that God gave you and you say God created. Today, prioritize your life. Keep your relationship with God strong. Keep your relationship with your spouse very, very close. She's next to the Lord, the most important thing in your life. Then there's your children. Don't lose your children in the midst of ministry. I can tell you of tale after tale of pastor after pastor who, in the pursuit of doing the work of God, have lost their family. I can name many of them, but I won't. And then realize that life is more than ministry. Go and have a round of golf. Go and for a swim. Go and work out. Go and read a book. What I'm saying is don't let the ministry become your main focus because you can lose so very much. God gave us life and he gave it to us abundantly. There are so many more wonderful things out there that you need to enjoy. Put together a bucket list and say, I'm going to do this and that. Have a time every day which is just for you, for your spouse, for your family. Have those times because at the end of the day, it's your family that's going to be more important than the ministry. Don't lose your family. Don't lose yourself in the pursuit of ministry. Because the truth of the matter is, churches come and go, but your family is always there. My name is Robert Dean Steele. This is Pastor to Pastor. You have yourself a godly day.